play records on American radio and top the charts on this side of the Atlantic. She's just released her second album, NB. And did she wow the Wembley crowds at Sunday's concert for Diana or what? Please welcome Natasha Bedingfield. Are you a hugger?
I'm a hugger. Serial hugger.
Yeah, very important, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
But you must have the same experience as Jane in that you'll have lots and lots of fans who queue up to see you after concerts or whatever and want to hug you. Are you always at ease with that?
Well, it is the thing, and every country has their own kind of way of greeting. So some places I want to kiss 2 times, some places just hug or just bow. But I remember in America I went to a mall, and there was this long line, like 200 people in line, and I hugged the first person who came up because there was this huge table, like this big, in between us, and I was like, this is just really stuffy. I feel like, here, you know, so I wanted to hug them, but then I had to hug every single person in the whole line. And
200 people?
Yeah, I just felt
She's only talking 10.
No, I'm also talking 200 people. Come to a Gemini concert, and see how it's done. And
yes, friction here.
But also, were you hugged
Were
you hugged very much as a child as well? You know, with your brother.
I was. I have a very huggy family actually. We still hug you quite a lot now.
How do you get rid of somebody who's hugging you a bit too much or a bit too long?
I liked your technique, the
pat.
Yeah. You know what can be really good though is the handshake, the two-handed handshake.
Yeah.
If you want to be genuine without getting too personal.
That's nice. Or knee in the groin.
Usually always helps. How was the Diana concert? I mean, watching it looked absolutely amazing on TV, but to be there must have been phenomenal.
It was incredible. It really. I think that the thing that it was about meant a lot to me and everyone there, and so I think that made it extra special. But also just the new Wembley Stadium, and it was definitely a highlight.
Is it more nerve-wracking singing in front of 63,000 people, or going into a small venue and just say where you can see people's faces and singing, sort of like
small.
Yeah.
Because you can make eye contact, can't you? With 63, you just kind of
it's
look
more
out en
nerve-wracking
masse.
if you've got your family or your best friends there, or She does know. Because they'll give you the feedback and they'll be honest.
Yeah, no, I like singing in front of family.
Heard a rumour that you and Prince William got along rather well at the after party?
Yeah, I'd like to say that. I had a hug from him.
Did you?
Yeah.
There's no patting, was there, afterwards? To break it up. There's no patting.
Well, actually, Princess Diana was a great hugger. I think that's probably one of the best things she did for her boys, actually, was to encourage hugging.
I would have been hugging everybody backstage at that, because that was some lineup as well, wasn't it?
It was. Actually, the thing about Princess Diana is that she hugged people who had diseases that people were, controversial things that people would stay away, and that makes such a big statement, doesn't it?
It made I remember when she did it.
You know what? This is a human person, and they just need a hug. And it's powerful.
Very powerful. Well, you're very powerful, though.
Oh, why, thank you.
Got a new single out, Soulmate.
Yeah.
Written about anybody in particular?
Well, it's written about this human need that we all have to connect, and I think that I have written the songs about being single, being independent, being free, and being a confident woman. But there's also this other side that men and women have, is just that you just want to be understood. At the end of the day, you want to come back and have someone who you don't need to explain yourself to. And
because you've got a chap now, haven't you? You've got.
I understand you.
Did you write it for me?
Do you find it difficult being away from your boyfriend all the time because you've got a new man in your life?
I have got a man in my life, and actually tomorrow it will be a year that we've been going out.
Wow. You doing something special?
Well, he's not here. He's in America. So.
Great.
How do you cope with that, though? How do you cope with the long distances?
Well, it's hard. It's difficult, but we make it work, and it's great because we're really good at the phone, and that you can actually talk to each other on the computer now. You can see each other video cam, So it's cool.
We have to be careful with that.
Oh yes, I think so. Especially when you get to a certain age.
Don't want prying eyes looking in. It's happened. I'm telling you. I'll be reading about it in the paper.
You've made it massive in America as well. I mean, that's a massive achievement. So many people want that.
Well, I mean, it's done very well. I went over there. I didn't know how the music would take, but they seemed to like it, especially the song Unwritten. Became like, just, they wouldn't stop playing it.
You spent a long time over there, didn't you?
Yeah, 18 months.
18 months, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everyone was like, are you ever
I think that's what you have to do in America, isn't it? Because it's so vast.
I think so, yeah, because I had to get to every state, and there was about 6 months where I went to a different state every day. And what was great was I was doing these stripped-down kind of just singing, unplugged kind of thing, and I was singing to very small crowds because nobody there knew who I was, and I couldn't just rock up to America going, "Hi, you know, I'm Natasha Bedingfield, and you know, I'm big everywhere else, so just accept me." I couldn't do that. I had to actually go and prove that I could sing, and that music was what it was all about. So I went around to radio stations and I just sang.
You obviously impressed them, and you impressed Justin Timberlake. Because he asked you to go on tour with him, didn't he?
I got to go on his tour, and I've just come off that actually a week ago. It was amazing.
Did you hug him? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
On tour with Justin Timberlake for 5 weeks and not get a hug.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'm with you on that one, girl.
Now the new album is NB. It's out now, and you're going to come back at the end of the show and sing live for us.
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to sing Soulmate for you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Natasha Bedingfield.